families in a year. So anyway, it's my great pleasure, since I'm the guy from Eastern Washington, to introduce Dan Newhouse, Director of it.
I could have fallen, yeah.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor for me to be here and to be able to represent Governor Gregoire as you truly bring to life what her Feeding Washington initiative, I think, means. I think she would be very pleased to see the great outcome and the tremendous support that we see here today. As you know, I represent the Department of Agriculture, represent the farmers of the state of Washington, just as you heard from Blaine. I'd like to thank the Hirai Farms, all of the people that are involved with making this happen, not only today, but in years past and into the future as we try to address the great needs that we have in this state. You know, many of us understand that there is a pretty significant economic recession going on right now. Indicators are that it's going to continue for a while, and unemployment is going to be a significant problem for some time to come, which makes this kind of a program tremendously important as we continue to try to meet the needs of those people that truly need help. As a Department of Agriculture, we have been involved in food programs in many ways for many years, mostly surrounding food safety. But I'm happy to tell you that as of the 1st of July, just earlier this month, the nutrition programs come to the Department of Agriculture from 2 other agencies, which I think is just a natural fit. What better fit could you find than matching people in need of food with those people that produce the food? So I'm very excited to be able to be working with those folks that have been involved in nutrition programs for many years throughout the state, that have truly dedicated their lives to that great need that we have in fulfilling that need. And we are very excited as an agency to be able to do what we can in order to make that connection not only more efficient, but to increase the amount of nutritious fruits and vegetables from the great state of Washington that we have in such abundance all over the state. The governor also, you may know, earlier this summer signed an executive order that formed through several state agencies a forum that will charge us with the task of bringing together people involved in food industry and meeting the nutrition needs of people in our state, to look at ways that we can fill the gaps that need to be filled in order for those needs to be met in a better way. And we are very much looking forward to be able to be part of that effort. So again, on behalf of Governor Gregoire, the Department of Agriculture, I would like to thank everyone involved with this tremendously important effort and look forward to many years of successful cooperation and partnership and helping you make this happen. So thank you very much.
Thank you again so much. The next person that I'm going to ask to speak is Representative Bob Hasagawa. I really want to say this is a beautiful crowd here. You guys are awesome. You know, this is one of the most diverse communities in the whole United States. And it's so beautiful to be here. And I want to really give props back to Sodexo and Blaine Hirai. You know, Blaine is one of the most humble people that you will ever come across. He just like shies away in the background, but that guy is really a tornado when he gets going around doing what's right, what he feels like it's right. You know, he told you a little bit of story about how his family was farmers before him, his parents were farmers, and they taught him to give back to the community. And I mean, you talk about learning the right things, teaching your children the right things. Blaine, you're the man. I give all the props to you, man. But I want to say just one thing. It's more than just about feeding people who are hungry. Because, you know, we're all doing okay. I mean, we're not starving. But it's about giving back, but it's more than even just giving back. It's about bringing the community together. When's the last time you sat down and broke bread with the person sitting beside you? or sitting in the row behind you. This is about our community coming out and saying, hi, how you doing? Let's have a good time together. Let's get to know each other and get to work together. Because, you know, I gotta say, we are in an economic difficulty right now, and it's not gonna get better anytime soon, is what people are saying. The only way we are gonna make it through this is if we stick together. What is a community organization, ma'am, that you belong to? Either one. What is a community organization that you belong to and you work with?
Well, I work with my church organization.
You work with your church organization, and you too, I presume, ma'am?
New Beginning Christian Ministry.
New Beginning Christian Ministry. Can you do me a favor and talk to your leadership there and say, I would like you to teach us what we need to do to make sure that we've got a strong voice in government so that we can stand up to protect people who need to be protected that don't have a voice for themselves. Sir, what community organization do you work with? You belong to the Greenbridge Community Association? Wonderful. I would love for you, you hear that, people? He is involved with the Greenbridge Community Association. And you have a mechanism here to create a stronger voice in government, right there. I thank you very much for getting involved with your community. So we all can do our fair share, not just in coming out and celebrating, that's all good stuff, but there's work that got to be done too. So I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you to get together and use your voice collectively in whatever organizations you belong to, and say, let's get involved. Let's work together to make our community better. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. Our next speaker is somebody who's very, very dear to me, and again, has bent over backwards to help the White Center Food Bank. Please welcome Representative Sharon Nelson.
Thank you, and it is wonderful to be in White Center this afternoon and to see so many of you. The White Center Food Bank is near and dear to my heart. After I stood and passed out food in a line, it hit home how critical the food bank is to our community. And as we come out of this recession, and we will, what I am hoping is that the lines will be shorter, and we will see less and less of our children who really are underfed or need food. And then as a community we grow, because Greenbridge and White Center are cutting edge. They are cutting edge as far as how communities come together. And you are setting a step forward for many others. I want to say to Rick Jump and all the volunteers who helped the White Center Food Bank, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And never ever hesitate, Rick, to call me, no matter what the issue. And for my seatmate, Eileen Cody, she is also a nurse taking care of folks today. She will be here later, but I did want to mention she is a core part of the effort to help the White Center Food Bank, and she would be here right now if she could. So thank you.
Okay, we're almost done here. A couple other people that I do want to recognize. One who asked that I actually not single him out, but tonight's event wouldn't be out at all possible without the support of Patrick Boss. Patrick, where are you? You want to say anything? Also, Audrey Zemke, where are you? So Audrey is there she is. Audrey is the volunteer coordinator at the White Center Food Bank, and my right-hand person. I absolutely couldn't do the work that I do without her. Please give her a warm welcome and a round of applause. Tonight really is a celebration about you, about community, eat, drink, and be merry. And thank you again all. It's a pleasure to serve you.